It is a term that you hear a lot, and it's a term that a lot of people throw around, and it means a lot of things to a lot of different people. But I'm an executive coach that focuses on helping people achieve career success. An executive coach works one-on-one with people. I sit down once a month with my clients for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we lay out a set of actions that are oriented towards whatever goals that they're trying to achieve in their work life. And I work with my clients to put that action plan together, and then they hear from me once a week. They get a phone call. They know that they're going to hear from Andy Robinson at 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning, and I'm going to ask them how well that they're doing against those actions that we set out in that monthly meeting once a week. And we're going to talk about any kind of problems that they're having, any challenges they're dealing with, how is it going, what do we need to tinker with, so that that next 7 days I've got clarity on what I need to do to move forward with those action plans. Cycling, like any competitive sport, requires discipline, it requires dedication, it requires planning. I mean, if I'm going to be competitive as a cyclist, if I'm going to enjoy the experience, I've got to have some kind of thoughtful approach to what I'm doing as opposed to just going out and riding the bike. So as a competitive cyclist, I understand the discipline required in training, that you have to have different types of training, and I understand that cycling is also a team sport, and that for cycling to work in a competitive way, you've got to have a team that works with you. That parlays right into work as well, as understanding the value of a team, that we all have our various strengths. I may have someone on my cycling team that's a great sprinter. I may have someone on my cycling team that's a great climber. I may have someone on my cycling team that's a great time trialist. We all have different things that we bring to the table, and we together can complement each other and create something bigger than any of the 3 or 4 of us individually could provide. So taking that right into the workforce and surrounding yourself with people that complement your skill set, that complement your strengths, is a great way to build a team and a great way to develop a team that delivers maximum value. I love what I do for a living. I love working one-on-one with people. I came out of the corporate world. I was a management consultant with the firm that's now PricewaterhouseCoopers. I was with them for 10 years. I've been the corporate way. What I began to realize doing that was I was most effective, and I enjoyed my job the most when I was working one-on-one with people and helping them figure out what they needed to do to succeed, what changes that they needed to make to be more successful. And I love being able to watch a client who's struggling with an issue or struggling with a challenge, emerge from that, learn from that, and put something into play so that they become a changed person. They actually change their behaviors. They change the way that they think about themselves. And I get tremendous satisfaction from seeing that growth occur. I love the conversation. I learn as much from my clients as my clients learn from me. I work with a lot of bright people. So in the course of a relationship, I feel like I'm giving, but I'm getting a lot back in terms of what they're giving me too. It all boils down to habit. Habit drives everything that we do. Habit is what we do on a day-to-day basis without thinking about it. If you can develop strong habits, and those habits line up with the behaviors that drive success, that's where incredible value comes in. It's recognizing what are the habits that I need to develop, because you don't just drop a habit that's a bad habit. You replace a bad habit with a good habit, but it's ultimately all about habits. A lot of it is common sense. I mean, it's no different than going to a training session and learning something new, a new way of doing something. The problem comes in the execution. The problem comes in the implementation. We all know how to eat right. We all know what kind of exercise we need to do. but it's the execution, the discipline, the habit of doing that. And what a coach does is really help you understand what you need to do, really understand the benefit of doing it, and then serving as that person that's going to call you once a week and talk to you about what you did do, what you didn't do, what changes you need to make, what adjustments that you need to make, so that you can execute on those things that you know that you need to do. I'm an accountability partner. I'm a thinking partner. I'm a strategic thinking partner. But I help hold my clients accountable to the important things that they've told me that they need to do, that we together believe that if they do those and do those consistently, they'll achieve their goals and objectives.